Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mind Matters, where we talk about teenage mental health. Today, I'm honored to have Mr. Faustino with me. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Faustino Kahila, the head of English section.
Right, and he's a psychology teacher too. Yeah. Alright. So, how does a teenage brain development affect emotions and their behavior and their mental health?
Well, when it comes to the development of the brain, so from childhood or from infancy to adulthood, the brain has to develop.
Right.
But in the case of adolescence, the brain is not fully developed. Why? Because there's a part of the brain, especially what we call the frontal cortex or the frontal lobe and the amygdala, which are in charge of actions and reactions, which are in charge of thinking, reasoning, and decision making, are not fully developed in most of the adolescents or
Right.
children. So because this part is not fully developed, then adolescents have a different way of reacting to situations which are mostly led by their emotions and feelings.
Right. And so, if it's not like completely developed and stuff, do you think it will affect them later on in years, especially in their mental health?
Exactly. That will affect them because this is going to create a kind of anxiety and depression on them, because generally adolescents are not good at managing depression and anxiety.
Right, okay. And so, what is going through a teenager's brain while they're experiencing different types of mental health challenges, like anxiety or like sadness? Because we can't go directly to depression right now, since it's like a mental illness and not like mental challenge. But what is going through their brain when they go through these common challenges?
So a lot of things go on in the brains, but we need to look at each case separately, because all children or all teenagers don't have the same problems or the same age. But generally, because the behavior can be affected by biology, it can be affected by chemistry, it can also be affected by psychological situation, even the environment and so on. So in the mind or in the brain of most teenagers, you can find that if they have taken some substances or they have eaten certain foods that can influence or that can affect their behavior, of course you will see them misbehaving.
Right.
Or taking wrong decisions. Because of what? Because of the diet, because of the food they have eaten, maybe because of the environment, which means there's a kind of schema which is created from what they are exposed to.
Right. So, thank you so much for being on my episode today and talking about this. It was really important, I think, for us for us teenagers also and others to know what is going through our brain while we're actually facing these challenges, and even adults.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode.